On 22nd December, a man wearing a Santa Claus dress comes to a Christmas party carrying an axe. He kills the janitor and enters. Then he locks the door and starts to kill each and every person at the party. He chops their bodies with the axe. Women scream. He cuts their limbs. People at the party try to attack him, but the attempts fail. The Santa continuously waves his axe and kills the people. A woman comes with a gun and starts to shoot. Everyone at the party dies except one. Let's get to the movie from the start. A little boy named Billy is looking at a small Christmas Santa Claus statue. An old woman appears and calls him, "Hello, little girl." She offers him some toffees. The woman has a strange look. The boy's mother encourages him to take the toffee. He takes it. Billy is upset about being called a girl. He asks about that from his mother. The mother says it is probably because she is old. Billy is at his grandfather's hospice and he sees the janitor of the institution looking at him. The janitor keeps looking at him and then disappears. Then the boy's father, Jeffrey, comes. The mother asks him, "Did you do that?" The father says yes. Billy asks, "Can I see Grandpa now?" The father says, "Yes, you can." The boy goes into the grandfather's room. The grandfather is watching a movie about Santa Claus and he has fallen asleep on his chair. The boy calls him. The grandpa is amazed at how Billy has grown. He asks Billy, "Have you been a good boy?" Billy says yes. The grandfather is happy and says, "Good boys get good things." Billy asks what happens to the bad ones. "They get punished. Santa is always watching," he replies. The grandfather starts to cough and asks for water. Billy goes to get water. The grandfather coughs blood. Billy sees that and screams. Billy is coming home with his parents. The parents are talking about medicine given to somebody, and the mother asks, "Did you sign everything right?" Jeffrey says yes. Billy asks, "Is Grandpa okay?" The father says Grandpa is dead. They are stopped by a red light. A car comes from behind and hits them. Jeff gets out of the car and goes to meet the car owner. He knocks on the car window and asks what happened. The driver shoots him. A man gets out of the car. Billy wakes up from that bad dream. A voice tells him to go back to bed. He is looking at his scars in the mirror. There is a dead body in the bathroom. He takes blood from the dead body and sticks it under number 20. He puts a Santa Claus suit with blood in a garbage bag and puts it in a dustbin. When he is moving away, he sees a policeman and a man is looking for a guy named Harold. He avoids them and gets away. Billy gets into a bus. He falls asleep. He sees the rest of the dream he saw last night. The man is wearing a Santa Claus costume. He shoots at Billy's car and comes to look inside the car. Billy and his mother pretend to be dead. Suddenly, the mother stabs him in the throat with her leg. The man goes backward, holding the wound. He shoots. Billy wakes up again. He sees a restaurant named Thunderbird. The voice tells him to have some coffee. A woman in the restaurant provides coffee. He asks her what town this is. The woman says it's Hackett. He sees a young woman come and talk with the waitress. He asks the waitress about her name. The waitress says she is Pamela. He comes out of the restaurant and sees Pamela go into a shop. He also goes in there. Pamela comes and asks him if he is looking for something. She recognizes him as the guy from the restaurant. Billy lies that he is looking for something for his dad and he is holding something. Pamela sees that and mocks him. Charles moves away. Pamela receives a call from a guy named Max. Billy comes out of the shop. He sees a notice about hiring for the shop and a notice about missing kids. He keeps looking at the hiring notice. Billy meets the shop owner, Mr. Sims, and gives him his CV. Mr. Sims looks at his CV. The CV says he has worked in 2 different stores as a storekeeper. Mr. Sims has a good feeling about him because of his pleasant look and he does not have tattoos. Pamela is his daughter. Billy says he talked with Pamela. Mr. Sims scares him by saying, "I am a very protective father," and then he laughs. Sims gives the job to Billy. Mr. Sims provides a room for him. The owner of the room had dated Mr. Sims when they were young. The woman says, "When you meet someone special, don't let her go." Billy takes a look at the room. Billy takes his axe out and looks at it. Billy is keeping Santa Claus toys. He sees blood on them and keeps looking at it with fear. Pamela comes to him and gives him a job to do. They get to know each other. Again, a call from Max comes. A bulb is dropped on the floor from Pamela's hand. Pamela shouts. Billy goes to bring a broom to clean it. When Billy comes with a broom, he sees a man talking with Pamela.
He starts to see visions about the man. The voice chooses him to kill at night. Pamela comes to Billy and wakes him up. Billy asks the man's name. Pamela says he is George Velmo. At night, Billy wears his Santa Claus suit and takes the axe. He approaches Velmo's house. Velmo is in the house. He goes to the bathroom. Then he comes and sits on a chair in the living room. Billy comes slowly from behind with his axe. Velmo is reading a book. Billy puts the axe on his head. He chops his head. Then he marks the book with Velmo's blood. Billy is seeing his dream. The man in the Santa Claus suit is gasping. Billy gets out of the car. The man gives his hand to Billy. Billy takes his hand.
Billy wakes up again. Someone rings the bell. Billy comes out. A box full of Santa Claus suits has been delivered. Mr. Sims catches Billy looking at Pamela while working. He tells him about Pamela. Pamela says she is going to take her nephew to hockey practice. She asks Billy to come with her. Billy goes to hockey practice with Pamela. Pamela tells that her mother passed away when she was young due to a seizure while driving. Then a woman in a pink dress yells at her child, blaming him. Billy looks at her. The invisible voice says, "We do that to her." Billy says, "We cannot do it now." Then Pamela sees her nephew being attacked by two boys. Pamela grabs a hockey bat and goes there. She hits the two boys and saves her nephew. Then a guy appears and blames Pamela, saying they're just boys. Pamela blames him. Pamela is in the police station. The boy says she acts like this when she gets mad. Mr. Sims agrees. The boy says sometimes it seems there's another person inside her. Max comes to meet Pamela at the police station. He tells Pamela to go. Max had a relationship with Pamela, and Max had hit her face. Pamela talks about that. They argue. Max comes close to her. He touches her and says, "I miss you." Pamela is allowed to go. She comes to her family members who are waiting for her. They leave the police station. Pamela thanks Billy for what he did today. Billy asks Pamela for her car. While they are talking, the mysterious voice inside Billy reminds him about the task waiting to be done. They are moving for Delphine Anderson. The voice tells him the direction. They reach the destination. There's a janitor at the entrance. The janitor checks Billy and he lets him in. Billy goes inside. There is a party. Everyone is in a Santa Claus dress. It is a Nazi Christmas party. Delphine Anderson talks to the crowd. She tells them Christmas is a white Christian holiday. Billy comes to take his axe. The voice tells him to take a gun. He refuses. He has decided to kill them all. Billy kills the janitor with his axe. He goes inside, locks the door, starts to kill. People attack him. He continues smashing. Pamela is inside taking drugs. She hears the noise. Billy continues killing. Pamela sees Billy killing everyone. Delphine takes a gun. Someone stabs Billy in the back. Delphine starts to shoot. Everyone in the room is dead. Billy gets rid of the knife. The voice says, "I know where she is going." Delphine runs away on a bike. Billy hides behind a tree. He cuts Delphine's head. He marks the book with her blood. He burns the place. He treats his wounds. In the morning, he comes to the shop. Pamela sees the contusion on his face. She says Santa couldn't come and tells him to dress as Santa. Mr. Sims is also unable to do it. The voice says, "Don't do it," but Billy agrees. Pamela hugs him. He wears the Santa Claus dress. The voice argues, telling him not to do it. Billy has to talk and play with kids. He feels uncomfortable and takes a knife out. The inner voice tells him to calm down. Don't kill the children. He tells Billy what to do. Max also comes to the party. The inner voice tells Billy to scan the crowd, but Billy cannot see him. Max leaves before Billy notices. At night, Billy thanks the inner voice for controlling him around children. The voice reminds him of his killing activity. The voice says it is time to break a 10-year killing streak. Billy hears a sound and starts to look. Pamela appears and starts to kiss him. George Velmo's daughter and grandson come to the house. They smell something strange. They see the dead body of George Velmo on the chair. His daughter screams. Billy sees the police have arrived at the shop. There is a notice about a missing child in front of the shop. The police ask Mr. Sims about Velmo. The police also find his wife Kate's body rolled up in a rug in the basement. Police assume Velmo murdered her by stabbing. Police question Billy. They ask whether he interacted with Velmo. They ask Billy's details and about the contusion on his face. Billy lies, saying a box hit his face. They ask about Delphine Anderson. Billy says no. The voice blames him for missing a day in the book.
The voice argues with Billy and tells him to leave the town and find someone to kill. It says if he doesn't do it, someone who should not die will die. Billy argues that innocent people die every day and nothing can be done. He says he wants something different. Pamela comes to Billy. Mr. Sims closes the shop and goes outside. Sims sees someone moving inside a van. He sees a child with his mouth and hands tied inside the van. Sims tries to rescue the child. A man in a Santa Claus suit shoots Sims. Sims dies. Pamela cries. Billy tries to console her. Billy sees the camera footage of the murder. Pamela says she wishes Santa Claus was real. Then she says she wants to kill the one who killed her father. Billy is about to tell the truth. He says he can make her wish come true. He sees a vision of the murderer. They drive to find the killer. Billy tells his story about his parents' death. The man in the Santa Claus suit falls to the ground. Billy goes to him. The man gives his hand to Billy. Energy transfers to Billy like electricity. Billy becomes unconscious. From that time, the boy had an imaginary friend named Charlie.
Charlie tells him what to do. Charlie can see the evil side of people. He tells Billy to kill them over 24 days before Christmas, one person per day. The man who shot his parents was the janitor of his grandfather's hospice. He had the same ability as Billy. Billy was not told to kill anyone until he was 17. The first person Billy killed was his last foster mother. She drugged children's breakfast and left the house. If a child broke something, she acted kind first, but later beat them. 3 children died because of her beatings. Charlie told Billy to kill her. Billy dressed as Santa Claus and fought her. It was not easy. They fought for a long time. Finally, Billy killed her. Billy explains to Pamela that Charlie is not a split personality. Charlie can see evil. Pamela asks about his parents. Billy's parents murdered his grandfather by poisoning him after signing the inheritance. Billy says he has killed many bad people. Charlie needs Billy's eyes to identify them. Charlie shows Billy why they must be punished. The Santa Claus dress helps Billy transform. While driving, Max follows them. They arrive at the killer's place. They search the house. Billy senses someone was there recently. Pamela finds a hidden door to the basement. When they open it, it is full of balls. Pamela sees a child's hands. She rescues him. She finds 2 more children. Suddenly, a man in a Santa Claus suit grabs Pamela. Billy comes down. Charlie guides him. Charlie warns the man has a knife at her throat. Charlie signals Billy. Billy stabs the man. Pamela escapes. Billy kills the man but is stabbed. He comes outside. Max is there and shoots Billy. Pamela runs to Billy. Max stops her. Billy is dying. He tells her to hold his hand. Energy transfers to Pamela. Billy dies. Pamela becomes unconscious. She wakes up and sees visions of Max's evil side. She bites his nose. Max escapes. Pamela takes an axe and kills him. She hears Billy's voice. Billy has become Pamela's guide.